Bible verses for fear. 1 John chapter 4, verse 18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. Much dreaming and many words are meaningless. Therefore, fear God. Luke chapter 12, verse 5. But I will show you whom you should fear. Fear him who, after your body has been killed, has authority to throw you into hell. Yes, I tell you, fear him. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 29. Since they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. Psalm chapter 3, verse 6. I will not fear though tens of thousands assail me on every side. Luke chapter 1, verse 50. His mercy extends to those who fear him, from generation to generation. Psalm chapter 33, verse 8. Let all the earth fear the Lord. Let all the people of the world revere him. Psalm chapter 2, verse 11. Serve the Lord with fear, and celebrate his rule with trembling. Psalm chapter 145, verse 19. He fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears their cry and saves them. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 2. Whoever fears the Lord walks uprightly, but those who despise him are devious in their ways. Psalm chapter 147, verse 11. The Lord delights in those who fear him, who put their hope in his unfailing love. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 16. Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil. Psalm chapter 128, verse 4. Yes, this will be the blessing for the man who fears the Lord. Psalm chapter 91, verse 5. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 7. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. Isaiah chapter 35, verse 4. Say to those with fearful hearts, be strong, do not fear. Your God will come. He will come with vengeance. With divine retribution, he will come to save you. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 6. Like Sarah, who obeyed Abraham and called him her Lord, you are her daughters if you do what is right and do not give way to fear. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 18. Slaves, in reverent fear of God, submit yourselves to your masters, not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh. Haggai chapter 2, verse 5. This is what I covenant with you when you came out of Egypt, and my spirit remains among you. Do not fear. Exodus chapter 20, verse 20. Do not be afraid. God has come to test you, so that the fear of God will be with you to keep you from sinning. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 8. They will be like a tree planted by the water, that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought, and never fails to bear fruit.